Sorry to be starting a little bit late, but I am. I was stuck in traffic, and you come in, and there are things that must be done before you can sit down and talk. When you come in from being stuck in traffic, among other things, I still have to eat, which I'm gonna just be very rude and do while I talk. But I'm not quite rude enough to take the headphones into the toilet with me. So anyway, um, hey, yes, fingers crossed. It says I went out to Best Buy last night and bought a new dongle too, and then I get home and the software to support it is on a CD, and of course, this being a highly modern computer doesn't have a CD drive, and it's like, really. So I don't know what that was. A label track. No, I'm not gonna say that. But and so I'm trying to. Finally, I got the old one to work again, and I'm trying to download software for the driver, and okay, let me start the story again about what I plan to do. All right. There is this contest. It's being put on by the let's just put this out here. It's being put on by the audio drama production. Yes, I know it's empty. It's fine. We'll put stuff in it. Production podcast. And hello. I still have to get this out of here. Pull the chat out so I can see it. So, like I said, I just came in. So the contest is to make an explosion noise. Okay, and in doing so, it's going to be judged by several the sound engineering type experts, including Casey Wayland from We're Alive, and you win a copy of his book if you win. I mean, and I'm cool with that. That's neat. That's what I want. I mean, I mostly just want to enter. I don't expect to win because I don't really think of myself as being a sound engineer. I am to a degree, but I mean, I'm okay. It's not my passion, but this really tickled me, so I wanted to do it. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to make a bomb today. Now, the parameters are it has to get up to 30 seconds for the lead in and the explosion and the aftermath, presumably. And there's a bonus if you can make it clear what blew up. So, what I want to do is we're going to make an explosion today. And since I'm still waiting for other stuff to show up, voices and things, so this should be fun. Okay. Now, I guess I am still streaming, right? Somebody say something just so I know I'm still there. Because when I pop the chat out, it blanked it. It does that. It looks like I'm still going. Okay. I'm just gonna be paranoid for a while. Okay, good. It's so frustrating after yesterday. I mean, yesterday I was just screaming and crying everywhere because of this stupid thing. Again, sorry for eating, but I am really in need of something in my system so I can keep from turning into something screaming. Okay, now I want to use some unusual noises in my explosion because I'm weird that way. Now the other story I was telling yesterday is how about years ago. Oh, jeez. Was how about years ago I happened to be at a large parking lot near the mall where they have those traveling carnivals like Captain Fantastic or whatever. And the carnival's trucks were there, but one of them had a fire or an explosion. I mean, part of the truck was like blown out. I mean, like a collapsed or something. This had happened obviously the day before or something. And all the prizes from the games were like tumbled out, like all these carnage Kermits and all these just dead stuffed animals just sprawled all over the concrete coming out. Like it was like, oh, the humanity. And that image, I actually had a photo. I took photos of it. I've got them somewhere. They're not very good. I mean, because it was all fenced off and stuff, so you couldn't get close. But I've never forgotten that. And so I'm thinking an explosion in like a doll factory that would cause some really horrible, bizarre explosions. Mm, 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 mm. So we're gonna start filling. We're gonna start filling this up with explosion noises. So I've got any number of explosions here in this directory from a variety of sources. Now, one of the things they do is they're going to ask our sources and things, and I'm going to be like, watch the video. But let's see what I've got. Watch out, there'll be some explosion noises. Ooh. Crap. I forgot to switch the sound over. Just a second. My fault. I was watching Have I Got News for You. And I hate watching TV on headphones. It's a new season. I was so excited. Okay, here we go. That's decent. Mm-hmm. I don't like the one that carries on too long. I like that one. Okay. So I kind of like the early ones, not so much the middle ones, and then I like this last one. Let's go ahead and take a bunch of these and move them over, copy them. Always copy. What's that one? Explosion underwater. Oh, I don't need that one. Always copy and paste. So we got some explosion noises. I'm kind of picturing now what I'm picturing, as far as creating the sound effect is I want some kind of lead into it, then maybe a chain of explosions, and then like this fallout of like squeaky toys or dolls going mama mama mama. I have such a weird brain. Okay, now that's not quite what I want. I know I have some really good whooshes in here somewhere. Let's see what other explosions I have that haven't been sorted yet. I have been trying to sort a lot of my... I think we've got enough, but let's see. Ooh, I like the debris. So let's take that one. Ooh, and there's more debris on this one. Let's see. Again, nice debris. Okay. I mean, it didn't say you couldn't use already made explosions, you know, in your, Did I already get that one? Oh, I did. No. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize I'd already sorted it. I'm gonna keep that one just in case. And crowbar, fighters, forest, cafeteria, punch, screams. No. All right, then. Sci-fi, horror sound effects. No. I think this is going to be... I mean, I don't... Like I said, I don't expect to win. That's not really my goal in this case. My thing is... My idea is to be memorable. I do gotta find my whooshes. Where did I put my whooshes? These are sports games. Ooh. I do have an idea for... I kind of want... I want some definite, like, things hitting the ground noises that are unusual. And some, maybe some squeaky toys. See, I was so worked up to do this yesterday, and then everything went to hell. And it was like, oh, come on, please. Please, 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 please. Huh. I have an idea for what to do with it. Oh, yeah. All the squeeze toys. When you whoosh upon a star. Ha, 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 ha. And let's see. Party fishing cards. No. What else do I have here? Bench press. Grave opening. How did I put that into leisure sports games? Sometimes my sorting gets a little off the beam, obviously. That needs to go into metal and stone, obviously. Okay. Wait, I don't think treadmill. Vuvuzelas? No, I don't think so. Okay. Will crowd feet fight glass? No. Uh. Well, that would it has to all be expressed with sound is the trick. So yeah, I just have to make sure that whatever I do, it's really easy to show, and that does make it a little bit trickier. I'm just my in my mind, it's sort of a Adam West Batman kind of situation with that kind of ambiance for an explosion, just some crazy ass music and a masked crazed toy maker going I can use some of that. Not quite what I want. Cookie jar. So many different noises that I can throw into this, and I really want it to end up being just oddly silly. Um, da, 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 might be able to use some of that. Or maybe that. I, I love throwing just random elements into things and seeing what happens. Not what I want. Nope. Vegetable carnage. That came from that big package of free stuff. It was like, okay, there's some really interesting stuff in here. Okay. Noises. There's always noises. Beeps and buzzers, whooshes. I could use some of that. This is how I cook too. I'd be like, oh, that looks like it would sound good. That looks like it would taste good with that. Plop, plop, plop. Throw it all in. Blah, 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 blah. You know. Cartoon boings. I'm not quite there. Synth, musical tones. So many noises. Uh, nah. I can actually use that. What else do we got? Yeah, I'll take those. I have ideas. Uh, I mean, part of it is just getting a sort of a general idea in your head and trying to figure out what you want. Oh, definitely. Part of the name of the name of Wayland's book is "Bombs Always Beep," so I needed a beeping noise for it. Ha 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 ha. Nothing. Okay. That's a good one. Because there's going to be several parts to this, and I'm going to probably put them together all separately, and then and then mix them all together. So it will be like the lead in and the overall ambiance and the explosion itself, and then the fallout and aftermath. And so there's. Uh, so that gives me a lot of, I can build these in different screens and things as well. Actually, maybe a higher. Sure. Who knows how much of this I'll remember what my ideas were when I get to that point. But, what is this? Yeah. Yeah, it is like when I made the carriage crash. There's it's you got to picture it and figure out all the different bits you want in it. Not quite. Huh. Sure, we'll ponder that. I don't know why that's called candy. It sounds like a robot. Okay, we'll get started in a second and then we'll be finding more stuff as we go along. Cartoon sounds. Ooh. I better not. That's a little too silly. I know one thing I want, which I'm not sure if I have in here or not. Is something like a popcorn popping, a poppity pop 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 sort of noise. You know what I mean? I think I've got one somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Oh, sure, why not? We'll throw it in just in case we can use it. I'm not quite that there. Okay. One of the things that would be fun to do at some point would be to try to recreate something called Fibber McGee's Closet. If you've never heard of that, it's something in old time radio. It was an ongoing joke in the Fibber McGee and Molly series that Fibber McGee's Closet is just so full of junk that if you open the door, it just crashes. There's just stuff. That's not the cowbell I want. So it's just like click 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 click, and they would have fun making crash boxes for it to end up with all sorts of different crazy stuff that you could hear in Fibber McGee's Closet. It might end with like a car horn or something really weird, and it was just, and it was just one of those long-standing things in old time radio that you had that there was like an ongoing joke, and it was the kind of thing like you just reference, and it was a pop culture thing. I know I have words, I really do. The weirdest things. Electric in a fail. Sure. under some of those. Okay, let's. I know what I'm. What am I still looking for? I still want the pop, 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 pop noise. I mean, just a bunch of. Well, I don't want firecracker type popping. No, I want the sound of things hitting, landing. Though that might not be bad. This one could be things hitting the ground. Let's throw some of those in there too. I mean, I don't want it to just rely on the explosion of the original thing. So I want to make sure it's changed enough so it's different and interesting. And I have my idea of how it's going to go together. And oh no, I don't want any of this. These are like computer clicks. No, I wasn't, you poo head. Man, last night it was so weird because after having played Welcome to the Game and then my Wi-Fi going out like that, and I was like and typing in my password every 2 seconds and trying to get it to reconnect, it felt like I was hacking in the game. I mean, it was the weirdest thing. Paper dust. Whatever. I don't even know what that is. That's some kind of static. Okay, pretty soon I will run out of things to look for, but I do want one more thing, which is the super big wood beater. That sounds super big for me. Okie doke. Come on. Oh, I like that. Ouch. Ooh. Nah. Alright, I'm just gonna go get, if I can find it. I remember where it is. Oh, there's my atmospheres and wishes. I could use some of these too. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna go out and somewhere in my old collection of effects, I have sort of a popcorn noise. That's the one thing I really want, is like a bunch of little impacts, like tennis balls or something. There's a thrilling sound. Pinballs. Nah. Sports and balls. Durr. Okay, let's see. I just want a bunch of balls bouncing because I want little balls. Because I want to use that for the sound of a lot of debris falling. Yeah, hitting the green isn't going to make any noise is the problem. I want it like on a something. Ah, phooey. I guess I don't have it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start opening up some stuff. First, I'm going to look at creating the introduction. Now, the introduction, as we have a clicking or a beeping kind of sound, and I want to go to. No, wait. I want to go to here, and we're gonna go audio dramas and just bomb. I just named it bomb. Okay. So, first thing I want to open is, we'll go with the beeps, the alarm beeps. Okay, and into this file I'm going to put, no, import. Let's go with the ratcheting, and I think I wanted, no, I don't want that yet. Don't do that. And the beep beep high and the low and the bright machine and the well, let's start with that. Okay, so this, that's a horrible noise. First off, I'm actually, in this case, because of what I'm constructing, I'm not going to just immediately make everything mono the way I usually do. I'm going to make the beeping mono. I'm going to make this mono for now. We're going to take, this is going to go down in volume and get moved. This beeping will take, yeah, so I guess everything except maybe this. This is an underlying sound, and I'm going to take it down quite a lot first. And now let's listen to that. Yeah, that's actually going to be at the end. I don't need that here. I forgot. Okay, I do want, let's see. I need a more machinery noise. That's what I hadn't thought of. So let's find a heavy machinery industry. Something, anything. I don't want to have to go into the industrial phone. See, of all the ones I've got, sort of the ones that start with FF, they were from the Footage Factory, and they're just numbered, which is why I go into those last, because I don't know what anything is. I just have to listen to it, or I have to look up the list. Actually, what I should do, because what I'm looking for is, I'm going to put in size and sort by that, because I'm looking for a background track of some kind of machinery. What is that? I like that, whatever it is, 82. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to create what the place sounds like before the bomb, you know. So let's go ahead and import all of those. Why did they not get pasted? Oh, they're Indu. Indu. We're not outdo, they're Indu. The zipping noises, I think I know what you mean, yeah. So this one, I'm going to take this well down. So I'm kind of imagining this from the perspective of being like across a parking lot from it. So you're hearing this noise from a distance. And then the explosion also will be from a distance. So if I went, okay, no. Mute for now. Okay, I'm going to take these and low pass them to actually, I should do it higher. So that they're like in a building across the way, so we'll go. No, I should have gone lower. I'm such a featherhead today. Not amplification. You go lower for a low pass. Ah. So now it would sound like. Okay, so here we have this is the underlying machinery of the company, of the business that's about to be blown up anyway. Now we've got 30 seconds total, so we're going to give about 5 seconds to that before the noise of the bomb begins. So we'll take here and here and here up to there, and we'll give just a few seconds of bomb. And the way I picture it going is doot, 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 and then beep beep. Nah. So and you're like, what? Beep beep. Nah. And then I should be able to get rid of everything after that point. Okay, let's see what all of that sounds like together. And we'll fade that in. Okay, see this. Okay, that needs to be much quieter. And that's when the explosion will start. Just after that. So, that's not a bad start for a sort of a... I think I want to move it just a bit so it comes after the beep beep. There we go. And then it'll get subsumed into the explosion, so we can just fade it out. This is we'll go bomb 1 before. Okay, and something like that, yeah. And I think I'll put this off to the side a little bit, just to set it all together, so that's all a little bit different and a little bit cleaner. Okay, so that is one set of things. Now, let's build the explosion. So first we grab explosion, and then we grab import other explosions. So we can have This one, these. That's a lot of explosions. Okay. And I am going to make them all mono so that I can move them through my because I picture it like several explosions going off in one building. And okay. So they're kind of interspersed. Now, if I create them at different times, and then by changing the volume on some of them, I can... Obviously, I'm going to change the volume on a lot of them, but let's take them all down 5, just to create some sort of leeway for not blowing the gain. Not that they haven't already necessarily. And I know I want to include something with words, but I'm going to try not to. Even not even including mama. I'm going to use the squeaky toy noise. But now, if I start here where I put the bomb with that explosion, and then maybe have this one a little farther off that way, the next one comes over here, and then one down there, one over here. This one can be just a little off here, and then one far off to the side. Let's see how that sounds. Oh, it's just if everything hits and you're just like, wait. Let's see how this sounds. That's a nice set of explosions, don't you think? I like sort of the range as it moves around. Okay, now. Yeah. Now I need to keep track of this because I'm going to want to follow a similar pattern with the debris, really. Because they're falling at different times, and that's going to be so weird. So, I'm going to save this as the explosions itself, and actually, let's go ahead and throw some of the firework noises in there too. We're going to import. No, not labels. Oh, my hand is tired. I played this silly game so much. It's actually really fun. It's really wrong. It's really, really wrong. And yet it's really funny. Really fun and really wrong. Okay, let's take these. Can't even hit the right keys. Come on. And move these around through it as well. And these ones, I think I'll take all of these down by 10. So they're kind of background noise, peripherals as they were. And let's see. Just to flesh out the rest of it. And these ones, I think, actually, let's see. I'm going to start them from a distance and then bring them in. As an opposite situation. So let's see how that sounds. I'm going to pull that one in just a bit because I want it to happen not so much by itself. There we go. Why not? No, stop. I want to save it. Save as bomb 2. Explosion. Then, let's see. Now we need the fallout. So, for the fallout, I want, I think I want the whistles. Let's start with that. No, I think that's going to go through the whole thing. Open. Let's take a squeaky toy to start with. And then we can import all the other squeaky toys into it. And then that, and that, and that, and these. And this, and that, and these. Not sure how the salt grinder got in there. I think that was an accident. And those. And okay, let's see. That's gonna be a little bit there. I should eat my other sandwich. Okay, and first thing, all of them. Alright, now, the, I think I want to start with this, and I want it to move through, let's see, let's move this to the bottom for now. Because this is my basic, whoops. This is your basic. So we're going to start with this one. And it's going to move through the sky. So we'll start with the first explosion started just to the left. And we'll let this fall well off to the right somewhere. So the top one, which is at a distance, this is where we're starting from. We're going to volume this one down. And fade it out. I do it better two-handed. And then this one's going to fade in. So it's going to, these alone will sound like this. Wait a minute. That volume didn't change very much, and neither did the spacing. That's weird. I mean, it kind of does. That's okay. It's moving well across the soundscape. And we want a really good, loud squeak at the end. Many of these squeeze toys will probably appear more than once. And we'll take that down a little bit too. Okay, then another falling whistle. Move this one in a bit so it starts a little later. I think the next one is here. And do roughly the same thing. Volume it down. Fade it out. Fade this one in. And this one will fall over here somewhere. And then right at the end, we need a squeak. After the first couple, they won't be unique squeaks anymore. They'll be more like just throw in a few poppity pop pops kind of things. So start another one that's going to be shorter, obviously, because it's shorter. And this one can just go like off to one side. And we need a squeak. And I'm just going to keep on doing this. Now I'm leaving the fireworks track is just going to be the sound of the impacts hitting the ground. And I will take that down a bit in volume also. But we'll have, that's the debris hitting. As is the Lego box. So those can go just both go to the top. And I'm just going to bring these ones down. And start interspersing them. Intersperse. And make these all sort of off in the distance. Because part of it is just creating the idea that there's, it's happening not just right in front of us, but off in the back and around and everywhere else. And so I might just copy these and also put them in different places. At different volumes and levels. Like these ones could be and this one could be a low pass, as could this one. Okay. Then I think this one is the one I want to sort of end with. That might be a little too silly. I think that is a little too silly. But we can take all these other falling whistles down. Build downwards here. Build high for happiness. And then take our squeakers down. Again, not sure how the salt grinder got in there, but what the hell, let's take a listen. Yeah. Now I'll get rid of it. Okay. The tennis ball hits can just go out here any old place. I should just make more of those, and I haven't yet, but we'll see how this all sounds in just a minute when I get a few more things into place. Okay. Sorry, I still had to eat. Okay, wait, not this one yet. And actually not this one yet. One of the things I'm looking at here is I kind of want the ones labeled Fireball and Torch to go sort of sideways. All the others are either going forward or backward or fading in. And I'm going to fade all these in. And just move them around. We've got enough that move specifically from or to one place or another, so I'm not too worried about it. And then just move these around. Because you get a couple that do something specific and then a bunch that kind of don't. That are just muddled together, sort of. And then these two get duplicated. And just move this one down. Fade in. Fade in. Fade out. Fade out. Stop that. Fade out. And okay, just and then we'll like move these two. Whoops. Highlight them all. No. Highlight them all. Because I don't want these ones to interfere with the initial ones. We want to have some clear individual sounds and then a bunch of sort of muddled sounds. Oh, stop it. I hate when it does this evil, stupid thing. Where was I? Damn it. I wanted my flippin' cursor back. There it is. Okay. And this is Bomb 3, Aftermath. Okay, let's see how this sounds. It's probably going to be just a jumble of crap right now. We'll start it out. That actually kind of works. Okay, hold on. The last squeak is this one. That's not quite what I want. Okay, I want. Got real close though. I'm gonna put that earlier and copy this one over here. Oh wait, is that a? Oh, it's just a rubber noise too. Where's my squeaky toys? They're all up here. Okay, take one of these. Take this one and change speed dramatically. Okay, and then about that point, cut out the fireworks, and that actually works. Okay, so let's hear how this sounds. What do you think? So far, it's coming along really well. Oh, the humanity. Now, I also need just like fire in the background, and I have a track for some like music. So let's see what happens if we put everything together. If I open up this one as like the background track. Now that is, and we've got 30 seconds, so we'll just chunk out a bunch in the middle here. I know what? I don't think it really matters. So we're gonna, this is very much in the background though. Whoops, not that far in the background. So, put just so we have some sound in the background. And now, if I take each of these different pieces and turn them into a file. Okay, that's one. And there's our lead in. Now the lead in goes pretty long, so it stopped kicking over. And then our explosion. And our explosion goes, oops. The explosion goes beep, 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 beep. And then the aftermath goes, oh, it's kind of long. See how much of this we can actually fit in. And put that in. Now, so this clearly goes at the end. This clearly goes in the middle. Let's see how this sounds. Now I can move this back just a skosh so I have a little bit more room at the end. And and then I want a really sad sound at the end. I want a long drawn out sad squeezy toy noise. As you know, and also I need I kind of want a little bit more context, which would be I want whoops um we'll just go in here and get I want street noise first off. And the street noise I want is oh come on, where is it? Where's my Jesus Saves guy? It's not that, is it? No. Dang it, where's my Jesus Saves street guy? Poop. Okay, I'll just go for a regular street noise. Poop. Cymbal playing monkey. Oh, that would be fun. But I don't think I have that. Let's just go for an ambiance. Street. Oh, there he is. No, wrong one. God, I can't even aim my cursor anymore. It's going to be very, very, very far in the distance, but I just have to have it if I'm going to. I mean, you got to have context, right? I mean, this has got to be in a city somewhere. Oh, nope. I meant 1,000, silly thing. Cut this in here. And actually, I'm gonna make this. Seems if put it well over here and pull in another street noise to balance it so that he's just off in the distance. Open. Since I'm here, let's just go, sidewalk. Once it is at least 30 seconds long so I don't have to repeat it. Let's see, what do we got? That's the apartment, traffic. Doesn't matter where it is really at this point. We're just having fun. That's a whole minute. That's a traffic. Pedestrian, 3 minutes. Okay, I'll just take an exterior here. Alright, and make it singular. And take it down. And copy it. And get rid of that one. And then make this the right side of the street. rest of that so that we don't have too long of a flow. Oh, bomb 4, final. And I want to set off some car alarms. you know, if you see any kind of explosions these days, I mean, in movies and whatever, they always set off car alarms. Come on, do I have car alarms? I don't have any car alarms. Oh, I should go into my new libraries in the new collection. All my effects, commercial and paid, sorted. I think all the cars are in ambience. So many cars. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I have automobiles or something. Transport, that's what I called it this time. I always change it and then I can't remember what I did. Let's see. Car alarms, car alarms. Oh, there's a car alarm. Car alarms. One car alarm. Okay. I'm going to add that in here. Just sort of in the where did I get a fly from? That's annoying. Set it like way off over here. No. A little bit farther away. Okay. Alright, now I need to make my sad toy noise to finish the whole thing. Do I have a cymbal playing monkey? I don't think I do, but that seems like such an iconic thing. There's got to be something. I haven't really got everything sorted properly yet. Baby toy bell. Squeeze toy. Nope. Nothing here. I know some of them I got into home before I split them off. Games. I hate searching through those. There might be one in here. I mean, there's a list. I just hate having to go through the list. Let's see what all they got. Oh, no, I didn't mean to open them all. That's horrible. Oops. I thought I was opening them into just the listening mode, not into opening Audacity 500 Audacities. Oh boy. I'm not perfect. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Okay, are you done yet? I'm so sorry, machine. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Just don't crash. I'll close them all, I promise. A sigh. Oh boy. I feel so bright today. Not responding. What a surprise. Yeah, Audacity does not usually take kindly to opening a whole, like, 30 or 40 files at once. That's usually a bad idea. It was not my intention. It won't kill me, it'll just take a minute while it thinks. And then I can finish that story that I failed to finish. I got a lot. It's probably not going to be happy, but I don't think it's going to crash. It would crash my laptop, though. Um, it's just going to take some time. And then I can finish the story that I kept blinking out on. I'm so glad I got my taxes done. I'm actually really pleased just getting it done so that I can get that off my mind, because I literally have been walking around my brain just forgetting everything because I've been in such denial trying to avoid dealing with it. And it's been like, oh boy, bunny, that was your tail. I'm like, I lean back and this thing whips me in the face. Sorry, buddy. She's been on my chair the whole time. The power has been within me the whole time. I love you, bunny. Oh, I gotta do a camera of some kind. I got this cheap little, tiny pretend camera. I should take some pictures of her with that, see if anything works. I am going to do, while we're waiting for Audacity to stop throwing up here, I am planning on doing an actual video blog, totally unrelated to this. It's just going to be about lifestyle and about, frankly, losing some weight and that sort of thing. So it's yay, look, see, now we can listen and then close everything. Nope. Go, 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 close. Go, go, gadget, close. No. No crash, close. Please. Okay, we'll give it a minute while it thinks. The script, which script? The story that I was reading, or the Pants on Fire, my con artist chick? I really like it. I've got more of those. I want to write a whole bunch of stuff about them. I know, it's all these things that I want to do and I just never have time to, but I'm hoping. Come on, please, don't hate me. Ah, so many. Oh, it's only 23 extra files. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking I want to, just do 15 minutes a day on camera, because part of it will be, showing like plus size fashions and stuff that I own. Because why not? And that way, maybe I could be a role model for other chicks who want to lose some weight. Because there's so many different things involved, and too many people trying to sell everybody stuff. I mean, being a woman is so damned expensive. I know everybody's like, well, it's not better being a man. Well, it is, in a way. Women make less money and then we pay more for pink shit. And it's harder to have clothes. Come on. Oh. Well, that one was 24. Maybe I can close 24. I've jammed everything up. I'm sorry, Audacity. I'm sorry I took the money. No. Let's see if I can get any of these to just close. It was so not my intention. Just let them sit for a minute, see if they understand. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but I don't know if there's any crossover in interest. Probably not, but I will be. It'll also give me a different area to work with doing things with trying to promote, even though it's not necessarily related. No, no, it's more like, I mean, of all things, people don't really take it very seriously, but like men's razors and women's razors are actually functionally identical for the most part, disposable razors. But a man's will be like 6 in a pack for $10, and women's will be 4 in a pack for 14. Just because they're pink and they got a flower on them, we're paying more for nothing. It's really, really annoying. We call it the pink tax. Ugh. Stupid computer. I am so sorry, computer. Well, okay, let's try just doing this. I'm sorry, Audacity. I'm just gonna close Audacity. Everything's been saved, hopefully. None of this. Let's see. I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and what about 4? I must have just saved it. Okay. Alright. Yes, fine. Oh, are you... I told you... Bastard. I said only 5. No. No. So annoying. Oh, we try to close the big ones. Oh, everybody plays the fool. Do 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 do. No exception to the rule. Do 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 do. Everybody plays the fool. Okay, let's see if we can close the rest of these, or some of these, or any of these. I didn't make any changes. Aha, good. What's this one selling? 39. Let me remember 39. Okay. That was my brother. No. Nope. Tonka trucks all the way. More singing. My cat will. What the hell is that? Actually, okay, 39, 36. 30, 39, 36. I need to start writing this down. Oh, I sing at karaoke all the time. Don't tempt me. I'll go off on the Modern Major General song or something. Toy robot, I guess. I might be able to use that. 28. 27. I actually did that in one episode. That appears in the wrong Bob. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to save it. In the wrong Bob, a toy gets away. It was hilarious. Chattery teeth. That's kind of like it, but not quite. How do you get that into toy noise? I don't know what that is. It's annoying. Somebody's huffing helium. More huffing helium. Balloon animals. Balloon animals. Balloon animals. Oh, I don't think I remember any more lyrics to that one. And no exception to the rule. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I don't know if I ever knew any lyrics to that one apart from the chorus. Pretty sure that's just another one. You need a fart noise? Play with a balloon. Play with a balloon. How many balloon noises do we need? Really? Okay, that one I might use. No. That's just creepy. 3. Maybe. 2. No. Okay. Ooh. Cleared all that crap out. Now I can do the last little bit. Now I've got some noises to pull in. Let's pull in just the ones I want. Let's start with 03 and import 05. Of course, there's always I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Sure don't wanna hurt no one. 'Cause I'm a picker, and I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Let's see, 36, 39, and 30. Play my music in the sun. Anyway. Oh, single. Okay. Let's see what I can make out of these noises. Some of these I want to have earlier, like this. Open, actually, it'll be recent file. What's that, bunny? What's that, bunny? Come here. Come on, sweetie. Oh, you know you want to come up here. Say something. Say something close to the mic. There she is. She likes it when I sing. She's a musical cat. uh, okay. Final mix. Right, whatever, fine. I can throw some more squeaky toys in without too much trouble. So I want this one. Put it in roughly in the middle here somewhere. Oh, except I only want a solo. I'm gonna. And I need to move it in the soundscape. It's the carnage. It's the carnage. Are you coming up or not? Where'd you go? Come here. Her favorite song is Hold Me Now by the Thompson Twins. This one can also be in here to flesh this out. Let's put it in here. Okay, so then that cuts down on the number of yes, bunny. Hello. Do you want to say hi? Come up. Come say hi to the microphone. No. No, mommy. No hi. No hi for the people on the microphone, right? You're silly. Okay, get him go up on the back of the chair now so that I can have my hands. All right, so what I've got here now is a photo. Definitely don't want to mess that all up together. This can trail off. I can have this trailing off. What was this sound again? Oh yeah, that can go all the way to the end. And this maybe can be in the middle. Let's see what that does. Not quite what I'm looking for. They're not bad for like an ending sort of montage. Well, let's put this together. I still need one sad ducky. Okay. Stop it. Okay. Okay, let's take and slow them both down. Yeah. Okay, let's just move those together. That's a nice sort of down beat version of and put that over in here. Silly thing. Why is it not importing properly? There we go. Now I definitely want this to be after the last of the rest of the stuff, so it's like... Not quite that far last. Let's see. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and fix this and see how this goes. And then the last bit that I want to put in, which is this bit. Oh, right. Save as. No, I don't want it there. Where's my brain? Okay. And this would be the ending. Oh, put it in the file. Bombs 5 bits. And paste. Come on, paste. And move. And then we'll just take one last listen to the whole thing. Let's see now. Oh. I want to see where I'm at. Okay. I don't want to run over the... Alright. Let's see. I can cut off some of the beginning if I need to for time. Almost a little bit of movement here, I think. Let's see how that sounds. Oh, did you find a straw? Let's actually pull this back and do that. Keep it within the 30 seconds. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. One more time all the way through. What do you think? why not? There's my entry. And we'll post it up on I'll post it up on YouTube as well, though it's really long for YouTube. Lots of that hunting around. I wish I knew how to edit, which I don't. So maybe I'll be able to. Anyway, are we still here? Do we want to finish this story from yesterday? Did I lose everybody? Okay, that looks like I got some people here. Um, should I finish the story from yesterday? Do you guys want to hear that? Because I know I got kind of cut off because I was not yesterday, day before when I was reading. Gosh, when was it? Yesterday was the panic day. It must have been the day before. You know what? Let's just call this because it's been really long, but I hope that the explosion has been a nice learning experience. And start fresh tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have more voices and I can finish off Deadeye number 6 there and get stuff moving. Thank you all for coming, and yeah, I think I got a sweet little explosion here. Oh my god, apart from all the accidental opening of files and stuff. Yay! Have a good night. We'll get on with the next thing soon.